Hi, I'm Dr. Carol Ann Gillespie. Welcome to Chapter 1 lecture notes from your course AP Human Geography. This is the basic understanding of geography as a discipline. Humans are geographers by nature. We can think territorially or spatially, and we have an awareness of and a curiosity about the distinctive nature of places. Even little children possess qualities of geographers, creating carefully mapped realms in tiny places. Places possess an emotional quality, and we must all belong somewhere. We all have special places where we feel emotionally attached. We call this a sense of place. Geography is the spatial science. We are all about space and place. Because of humans' insatiable curiosity and the place centered element, a new geographic discipline was born geography. Conquering kingdoms and trade generated a need to know about the world long ago by the traders and explorers. Geography literally means to describe the earth. Geos meaning earth, graphy or graphos means to write. Geography describes or writes about the earth. The term was created by Greek scholar Eratosthenes around 200 years before the birth of Christ, and the practical aspects of geography rose first among the Greeks and then among the Romans, the Mesopotamians, the Phoenicians. As you could see, the world was centered around the Mediterranean Sea. Physical and human geography are the two great branches of the discipline. You can see, and their origins traced to the Greeks first and later the Romans. Greek scholars were curious about the world, particularly the physical aspects, and they collected information from traders and travelers. The Romans, unlike the Greeks, were empire builders, and they brought many different cultures under their control. They added to the Greek knowledge of the physical earth, and they added information about different cultures they encountered or conquered. So you see, we are in the division of human or cultural geography, where we are going to talk about the social, economic, and behavioral processes of the discipline. The physical geography side is more about the physical, natural processes of the earth. Well, by the end of the Roman era, theories about a spherical round earth, climate zones based on latitude or distance from the equator, environmental influences on humans, and humans' role in modifying the earth were established. Today, environmental geography nicely connects the physical and human geographies. We have four traditions of geography that were developed during the 20th century. The first one is the earth science or physical geography tradition. And the second one is the locational theory or the spatial focus of the discipline. And this has become a modern element of human geography. The third is the cultural environmental discipline, which encompasses a wide range of topics. The fourth one is the area analysis discipline, which mainly involves describing areas and regions, giving rise to what we have as regional science today. These four traditions were first identified by William Pattison in the University of Chicago. He was a geographer in 1964 when I was approximately your age. And Pattison argued that these were the four areas where geographic teaching and research and activity were concentrated. In the 1980s, a rising concern about the terrible geographic illiteracy in our schools prompted the National Geographic Society and several other groups to start campaigning to bring geography curriculum back into our schools and the curriculum. In a 1986 publication, the NGS proposed a useful 5-theme framework for geography as developed by the Geography Education National Implementation Project, or GNIP. These 5 themes are location, human-environment interaction, regions, place, and movement. The first 3 themes, location, human-environment interaction, and regions, correspond to the traditions we just identified. Regions, and the 4th theme, place, was proposed because all places on the earth have a distinguishing group of human and physical characteristics. And the 5th theme, movement, refers to the mobility of goods, ideas, and people, which is an appropriate theme in light of the mobile world we live in today. Maps are graphic representations of all parts of the Earth's surface drawn to scale, and maps are the most important tool we have. Here I will show you. I have maps, a huge map on the wall, which is the United States except Alaska and Hawaii. And we just use maps for everything. They are our most important tool. Maps and geography are practically synonymous, and map making or cartography is as old as geography itself. Maps are our window on the world. Maps are used to portray the distinctive character of places, their relationship to environmental issues, the movements of people, goods, and ideas, and regions of various types. Maps are used to wage war, to make political propaganda, to solve medical problems, to locate shopping centers, to bring relief to refugees, to warn of natural hazards. In short, we use maps for countless purposes. But maps are not always printed. Everyone has a mental map, a map in their mind. And this mental map helps us to go to the store, to visit our friend's house down the street, or even to find something in our bedroom that we can't find. A mental map, and I'll give you, this is a sketch map of a mental map, which means if I were to ask you to sit down with a blank piece of paper and just draw your neighborhood, you would draw something like this, which a student did. This is your perception of your neighborhood. Your perception of place and region is influenced by your individual mental maps as well as printed maps. Since our perception of individual different places is a combination of information, personal experience, and hearsay, other people tell us that perception is not always accurate. There we have it. There's just a brief introduction to the discipline of geography. Thank you so much, and I'll be back soon with a presentation lecture on maps and map scale. Have a good day.